Everybody knows, everybody knows.
A ball of energy with the biggest of smiles. Her happiness is contagious from the moment you meet her. But this 6-year-old's identity is much more.
Hi, my name is Kendall Ray Johnson, and I'm the youngest certified farmer in the state of Georgia.
Her story starts with a lesson from her great-grandmother.
My great-grandmother Kate taught me this when I was 3 years old.
To take a collard green stem and replant it. And a year later after her passing, that's exactly what her parents did.
We put a collard green stem in the dirt. Kendall would go and she would check up on it every day. And the collard green actually started to propagate and reproduce. And that was the most amazing thing that you could have ever done for her.
Now, a few years later, Kendall's love has flourished.
I grow apple tree, pear tree, okra, carrots, tomatoes, beans, squash, zucchini, and cucumbers.
As Georgia's youngest certified farmer, she started a business called Agroculture.
Be careful.
And she's taught me a lot about just not being afraid, you know. Sometimes she gets out here and she says, Mom, I need help. You know, I need you to hold this stick so I can tie up the tomato. And I'm like, who taught you this? Like, where does this come from?
She's even teaching her peers.
These sweet potatoes are super delicious and super sweet, like carrots.
They will all have their little shopping carts. They'll go in the garden, and she would teach them about the things that she was growing.
And giving presentations in schools.
She's in 1st grade. These kids are in 3rd grade. It was magic. They asked her all types of questions. She was able to respond. And they literally, when they watched her video, they were like this.
Her mission, teaching kids about where their food comes from.
Yeah, I can show them how to garden like me, how to plant seed, or how to make soil, or maybe some research on plants.
Kendall is part of a larger conversation about the lack of black farmers.
We've lost that tie to the soil. We do not get the loans. We have the lands, and a lot of the time, the lands that we have are inherited, and they're inherited with debt.
Fulton County Commissioner Khadija Abdurrahman hopes Kendall helps change the narrative.
We were raised to toil the land, and so this newfound freshness and energy with her, I'm just excited.
According to the 2017 U.S. Census, 13.4% of the country's population is Black or African American. However, Black farmers make up only 1.34% of all farm producers.
I know a lot of times we do feel uncomfortable getting into certain situations because we might not see people that look like us in the same field or whatever.
William Crumpler II is a farmer within the Young Farmer program at Fulton County Schools.
My biggest thing is exposure to the kids because, like I said, I was never really exposed to gardening or planting or just knowing where your food comes from.
And if you're eating the carrot, you're actually eating the roots. Those are the fun parts about carrots.
Showing them that you can do many different things, even though there might not be that many Black people or any other race.
What started as a lesson beneath the soil has grown into a future of farming.
Look at this carrot king pepper. That looks beautiful.
Her love of her garden inspiring much-needed change.
Whoa!
In Atlanta, Georgia,
They're really spicy.
I'm Jessie Cohen reporting.